What's up, guys? We're going to be looking at this lab, user ID controlled by request parameter. This is one of the broken access control labs. Although there is access control in place, we are required to make use of a username and password. We'll see that it's possible to completely bypass that and just access the account directly. So we're given some basic information. It says you can log into your own account using the following credentials. We're given a username and password there. Without further ado, let's fire up the lab. So we fired up the dev tools. We're going to keep an eye on the network pane there. The first thing we're going to do is log in using the provided credentials. Let's head to the My Account link. I'm going to type in the username and password. So you can see we've accessed the account of user Wiener and we have access to an API key. Now this particular API key doesn't do anything here. It's just here as a token. But in a real world app, we would make use of the API key to perform certain functions using our account that only the legitimate user would be able to perform. API key is usually used for programmatic access to account features. In other words, if we were writing our own app that needed to access some of these account features, we would program our app with this API key so it could then make requests behind the scenes to our account. So this API key doesn't do anything, but it symbolizes access to the account. And that's why the objective here is to steal another user's API key. Now, this particular exploit is going to be referred to as horizontal privilege escalation as opposed to vertical. Vertical privilege escalation is when we're logged in as a regular user, then we perhaps get access to an administrator account or administrator functions. Whereas here we're going to be sidestepping across to another user who has the same privileges as us, but obviously that doesn't mean that we should be able to access his account because he has his own API key that we shouldn't be able to access, even though overall we have the same privileges as that other user. So this is referred to as horizontal privilege escalation. Taking a look at the URL, we can see that the request parameter has a key value pair, key ID value Wiener. In other words, the name of the user is being provided as a request parameter in the URL. Now, there's nothing overtly wrong with this. It is okay to have a key value pair with the user ID. It's not the most secure. It might be better to have a token representing the user rather than the username. But this is not inherently insecure. What should happen is if we were to try and type in another username, for example, let's just type in Carlos. Now, we're not Carlos. And what should happen is the app should perhaps attempt to load up Carlos's account. But as part of that attempt, it should be verifying our session information. It should have a look at our active session and along with that session, information regarding which user we are. So the app should check the session and say, hey, is this actually Carlos? And if it's not, then we should not be authenticated to see Carlos's page. Now, what's happened in this case is that there's no authentication here. If we just change the username as part of the request parameter, you'll see that we access Carlos's account and we also see Carlos's API key. Now, this type of thing might happen more commonly than you'd expect. And the reason why is the developer has taken measures to put some sort of access control in place. So in the developer's mind, because there is that password check initially, the developer assumes that the access control is functioning as it should. But once we're authenticated with that username and password, what is happening? We're simply being redirected to a URL with a request parameter that has an ID and a username. There's no additional check that happens at this stage to say, based on this URL, according to the session information, is this the correct authenticated user? So that second check is not taking place. We can basically navigate to any user account we want to simply by changing the value of the ID key here in the URL. So the objective of the lab is simply to grab this API key. Remember, this is a symbol that we have access to something that we shouldn't. It represents that horizontal privilege escalation. The objective of the lab is simply to submit that API key. We've accessed Carlos's account, and that means we've now solved the lab. So key takeaway really from a mitigation perspective is, as the developer, you may have a username and password in place, but there still needs to be an authentication check on every single page that's part of that user's account that contains sensitive information. If a request is not authorized according to the session information, or perhaps there's no active session, then the user needs to be redirected to the login screen rather than simply being forwarded to the user account page containing sensitive information.